Hi, I'm John. Congratulations on scheduling your shoot. I'm looking forward to having you here. You can see the background. This is for the moment. This is where we'll be doing the shoots. Um, there's on there's a beach right over here, and there's a marina, and it's kind of a cool spot. It has lots of different locations to give the illusion that it's different days of your life. So we're going to be shooting in different spots around the park, and from the backgrounds, it could seem like just different days of your life, and that is the illusion we're creating. And onto that, clothing. So to create this illusion, I have a crazy request that it's so important that you follow it, even if you don't understand it. It's kind of nuts. I want you to bring about 20 different things, and by things I don't necessarily mean outfits, like complete outfits. Most of the shots are going to be waist and up. There's also going to be some full body shots, but most of it's going to be above your waist. So it doesn't have to be perfect complete outfits for women. Could be one pair of pants and some tops, some dresses, if you wear dresses, and it's really important to have a variety from casual to fancy. And fancy doesn't mean like fancy ball, but just going out, really not fancy, but going out to dinner on a date or with friends. And from casual to what you'd go, going to the beach or going to a park to take a walk, really, or even to go out, women to go out with their girlfriends, guys to go out with their guy friends, where you don't really care so much about, what you look like, or even, what you'd wear at home, hanging out, for real. Just what you wear when you don't really care, when you're not trying to make an impression. It's important to have those too, so we have a kind of a real sense of a real person, almost more of a documentary. So this is more of a documentary of you than a photo shoot, where like it's not going to be, oh wait, click. It's so completely different. It's more like I'm catching you off guard. They're mostly candids of you that I'm catching you off guard. It's really hard to describe, but really the whole thing with the clothing, it's key that you follow this request precisely, like bringing 15, 20 things, right? And it's mostly tops, a variety of tops for guys, jeans, shorts, nice pants, nice shirt, maybe a jacket, and lots for guys, again, lots of not t-shirty things like this level, I forget what they're called, with the buttons, with the low t-shirts, or regular button-down t-shirts. Some nice shirts, like that variety. But really a large, kind of err on the side of what you would just generally wear around, around. But having that variety, like significant numbers of regular T-shirts, then what you could wear going out to lunch, then more dressy for dinner kind of thing. But a wide variety and a lot. The key thing is a large volume, because the end result, we want it to seem like they're snapshots of your life. There's just snapshots, so that if all the clothes are the same, we can't really create that illusion. For women, again, let's see, shorts, pants, jeans, even t-shirts, mid-range, nice tops, and then something even sexier. Women often don't quite get what I mean by that, but something just nice for an evening going out to dinner on a date, whatever that might mean. And a few of those, and lots of that mid-range stuff of just just out and about, and even some really, really, really casual, like t-shirts or something that you would consider what you'd wear when you didn't really care. So that whole variety, and the total number of thing, like let's say number of tops 15, total number, 5 different bottoms, probably 3 or 4 or 5 different bottoms. Um, what else? Yeah. And I know for women, outfits are significant. So let's say you have, or for some women there, so let's say there are 7 put together outfits, and then there's the other stuff that you can have separately available. And the reason why I have the extras, so let's say there might be 7 or 8 different shoots, different, setups with different outfit, different location, maybe 8, something like that. But then we want a lot of extras because every once in a while, pretty often actually, I just let somebody know that, what you're wearing doesn't really flatter you, or, the colors don't really work for you, or something like that they wouldn't know for themselves, and they really value when I give them that, when I just give them my opinion about that. So if there's extra stuff, I could say, that's not it, grab something else. Done. But if there's not enough of that extra stuff, then I can't even give you my opinion because there wouldn't be any other options. And often people really, really do appreciate when I let them know if something's not flattering them. They might not know, and sometimes it's not even it could be the cut of the shirt, it could be the colors, could be different patterns on the shirt that could not work correctly, and I just have that eye and experience, so I just know that. But if I can't give you that professional opinion about that, if there's not the other stuff, okay, so everybody, so especially women, that are mostly, that really care about, being put together perfectly, have like 6 or 7 of your favorite, this is what you want to wear, these 6 things. This is tops, bottoms, this is how it's all put together. And then have that extra stuff, mostly tops. Guys that might not care, it's kind of similar. If you have particular outfits that you want, have those separately, and then just have the extra stuff. And it could be, just lots. I don't care how much extra stuff you have, because the more in some ways the better. It could be, you could overdo it a little bit, but don't really worry about overdoing it. And I'm actually telling you this, the reason why I'm here right now at the park doing this right now is somebody just had to go home. And we were scheduled for in a few days because they did not follow the instructions, and I just really, they said, I have these 3 things. I have this jacket, I have a tank top, and I have a shorts. I have 3 outfits. It'll be fine. And I said, and I'm sorry, but I can't do that because I really can't accomplish my goal of creating that illusion with 3 things. We'll really need to reschedule. And I've only done that a couple times in my career, but I will if I need to, and I really don't want to have to reschedule. So, it doesn't, I don't, I hope that doesn't sound like a threat kind of thing, like, hey, if you don't do this, I'm gonna blah, blah. But it's really just really genuinely the truth. It's like and at the end, actually, when I said, I can't do it, it was hard for me to say that because he made this appointment. It's, it's an early appointment. He had something to do later. He made this big deal to come here, and it took a lot for me to tell him, I'm sorry, that I can't do it. And I was not even thinking that he'd want to reschedule. I actually gave up the shoot. I said, I can't do this because what I do, I can't accomplish what I do with these 3 outfits, and I was willing just to give this up, to give up the job, to give up the potential that, hey, he's going to buy something. So it was kind of, I gave up the money, potential money that there could have been in the job, even though it's free. Some people usually buy photos, but I was willing to give it up, knowing that I really couldn't accomplish my what I do with what he brought, and it was really hard to tell him that. And at the end, we just rescheduled for a few days, and when we're leaving, I said, I'm sorry about whatever. I hope, hopefully that, I don't know what I said. I just mumbled something, kind of an apology or something, and I said, what, I really understand, John. Thank you, because you're the artist, and you know what you need to do. So thank you for saying that, and that felt really good. So please trust me, however strange it is, however much of a pain it is. Trust me with the clothing thing. Just do it, even if it doesn't make any sense. And also, this has happened in the variety way. So I said in my email all this, about the variety. You do casual to the mid-range to the fancy, whatever. And let's say a few months ago, somebody came with only the nice clothing, and then when we went over the photos together, it was really disappointing to me because I saw her on Zoom. I just saw her face on Zoom in a more casual way with casual clothing, and I said, "Why didn't you bring those things?" Because at the shoot, she said, "Hey, this is what I do. This is something simple. This is I'm this way." And then during the Zoom call, I find out no, she's like casual. That's part of her too, is being casual and part of it is being, more dressed up fancy. And it was really disappointing for me to see that I missed that. I missed capturing that other important side of her of just being, laid back or casual. And even if that wasn't the dominant part of who she is, that's a significant part of her. And what I saw in the Zoom was a different person that I felt sad that I wasn't able to capture at the shoot. And we even were going to try to have another shoot to make up for it. And honestly, she got it. And it made sense to her eventually that, yeah, I get it. She got it. That we didn't do what I want to do, and she was a little bit apologetic that she didn't follow the instructions. And we were planning on having a makeup shoot that just never happened. But anyways, and she really loved the shoot and loved the photos, and she's a referral for me. But she's, there's a sense of disappointment to her that she didn't really get what I promised to deliver, and it's not what I tried to deliver. This is the product. This is my piece of art. It's you in your best variety, in your variety of expressions and feelings and sides of you, and the illusion that it's different. It's your life. It's not a photo shoot. It's this whole thing that this is my piece of art that I promise to deliver to everybody that comes through my door or comes to a shoot, but you need to bring the ingredients. And the ingredients, I can't make the cake without the proper ingredients. In this case, one of the proper ingredients is both the volume and the variety of clothing, including casual, including, more fancy, or else it doesn't work and I don't have the proper paint to paint my piece of art. And I would love to paint the piece of art, which is you and all your amazingness, so that people online can see that fullness of you when they look at your photos and be drawn to this amazing person that is you. So thank you for watching this really long video about things, but it's so important, so important. And it's all to make it best for you. I want to do the best possible thing I can to deliver for you. So I will see you really shortly. I hope I hope you got through this video. But thank you for getting through this video. Can't wait to do it, and just to give you a little quick tour around this park. It's just a really cool place. It's right on the beach, but it's also some woodsy area, and it's just a really cool, see the parking lot mostly, but it's just a great place. And you'll just love it here anyways, and it'll be it's a fun day. Period. A unique experience and just lots of fun. I'm a goofball. That's my thing. So, see you soon.